Well, I've moved on from Latrigg Stone Circle now, and I'm now walking up to the top of Latrigg Fell, which is the fell that I noticed while I was at the Stone Circle, which looked a bit more clearer, looked like you could get up above the clouds. So it has actually brightened up a bit. It does look a lot clearer here. So we'll get to the top of here and see if there's any potential for any photos from up here. Oh, I'm unfit. Well, I've got to say, the views from up here are absolutely fantastic. Looking down onto the town of Keswick, onto Derwent Water, it's absolutely amazing. Fortunately, it is still a bit too cloudy, but definitely a place to return to anyway. In different conditions, nice sunset or even some night stuff or sunrise. Yeah, this would be a great place to come when the conditions are better. Well, I took a couple of quick handheld shots there. Given the conditions today, it wasn't really worth getting the tripod and the filters out because there's just no light, unfortunately. But I think even just the quick handheld shots should, even in these conditions, should give you an idea of how great the views are. But yeah, really fantastic views. Just a short little walk up to the top of Latrigg Fell, and the views over Keswick, yeah, amazing. So definitely a place to come back to when the conditions are better. So all I did there was, you might notice there were some sheep just in the foreground there, so I tried to get the sheep in the photo as well, just to add a bit of foreground interest. So not just focusing on the distance, focusing on the town and the lake in the distance, but again, you still need a bit of foreground interest. So I noticed the sheep there, so made sure I got them in my shot as well, just to give the photo a bit more depth as well. So you can see in cases like here today, and if you watched my video recently when I was at the Solway coast, even when the conditions aren't great, I'm still always trying to look for ways how I can get the best possible photo I can. So I'm still thinking of composition and looking for things to include in the photo which will make it more interesting. So yeah, even if the conditions aren't great or whatever else, I don't give up, and I don't think anyone else should give up either. I think you should always try and make the best out of a bad situation, and even just doing that, it really helps you improve as a photographer, rather than just thinking, well, there's no photo to be had here and giving up. Just still looking for things, looking how you can get the very best out of the situation. That will really help you improve as a photographer, because you get into that habit of looking for interesting compositions or looking for interesting light. It helps build your creativity and helps create your vision and your creative eye. So yeah, even though I haven't spent ages taking photos and using my filters and all of that, I hope you've still gotten something from this video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. But I'm going to head back home now, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.